Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and we shall bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we shall support our great leader, άζει Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network, to make and put the Fulani Janjaweed to shame. He said, Buhari impostor threatened Justice Binta Nyako not to grant άζει Nnamdi Kanu bail yet after an agreement was reached before the court hearing today that άζει Nnamdi Kanu should be released. The Buhari impostor is afraid that releasing άζει Nnamdi Kanu now without getting a commitment from him that the sit-at-home protest in Biafra land will discontinue will expose his Fulani Nigerian government the more and will unmask those that the Fulani Nigerian government are using to commit genocide in Biafra land. The Fulani Nigerian government will have themselves to blame if they don't release άζει Nnamdi Kanu come May 26, 2022 and give a date for a UN-supervised referendum, as the Northern Elders Forum has advised the Fulani Nigerian government, but they have refused and fighting back. More than 100 compromised Fulani-controlled Nigerian security operatives took part in the extrajudicial killing of the Sokoto Christian lady. According to her father, Garba Emmanuel, the criminal DSS, the compromised Nigerian police, and the civil defense were around before Deborah Emmanuel was killed by foreign Fulani terrorists. The security operatives were tear-gassing the whole place and shooting into the air rather than break the door where she was locked up by her Fulani terrorists and rescue her. They refused to do that. The security operatives lied that they were waiting for the person with the key, who happens to be an official of the school, who is also a Fulani terrorist. When she was finally brought out from the locked room, a Fulani terrorist hit her head with a huge iron rod and she collapsed on the ground, and the over 100 security operatives allowed the Fulani terrorists to stone her, hit her with rods and sticks, and she died. All the Fulani terrorists, including the security operatives, were very excited, happy, and jubilating when they found out that they have killed her. And they were now debating among themselves. I was the one that killed her first. I was the one that killed her first. You know, what a callousness. What a lawless nation. And they all shouted, Allahu Akbar. And one of Deborah's female classmates began to shout, set her body ablaze. And the Fulani terrorists gathered tires and fuel and set Deborah ablaze. After 2 hours, the school authorities and the police took her body to the mortuary after they confirmed that she has died finally, because they are also complicit to the gruesome murder. My brothers and my sisters, you can say that this Fulani-controlled Nigeria is not where Biafrans are supposed to be. Imagine this happened in Biafra land. They would have erased the whole of Biafra. According to report, Nigerian Federal Court adjourns άζει Nnamdi Kanu's trial to May 26th. You know, the Federal High Court Abuja on May 18th adjourned the trial of our leader άζει Nnamdi Kanu till May 26th, 2022 for continuation of the trial. The trial justice, Binta Nyako, had announced the adjournment date after dismissing application through that was brought before her by άζει Nnamdi Kanu's legal team. Justice Binta Nyako, in her ruling, held that since maq Nnamdi Kanu was earlier granted bail in 2017 and jumped the bail, the court must first determine the real reason he jumped the bail before applying for another one. This is just an excuse in order for them to get a commitment from our leader, because all the charges against maq Nnamdi Kanu that the Fulani Nigerian government brought up against him have all been dropped. And it has been dropped. And ța AAIK confirmed this. She dropped all the cases against our leader because she understood that our leader did not commit any offense. My brothers and my sisters, you can say that all these things that the Fulani Nigerian government are doing are just a delay tactics. They are trying to get a commitment. According to maq Nnamdi Kanu's special counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, he said he reacted to the Abuja Federal High Court denial to grant maq Nnamdi Kanu bail. Barrister Ejimakor said a recent court ruling by an Abia State High Court sitting in Umuahia would have an implication on Justice Binta Nyanko's ruling. Speaking, Barrister Ejimakor said the ruling of the Umuahia-led court is the only basis for which the Abuja ruling would proceed. My brothers and my sisters, the judge said maq Nnamdi Kanu should explain his whereabouts when he jumped bail in 2017. But the Abia State High Court sitting in Umuahia has clarified what transpired, and that is what Binta Nyanko would have used. Instead of hiding behind where is maq Nnamdi Kanu's whereabouts, she is privy. She knew what transpired. She knew that the Fulani Nigerian government sent their compromised Nigerian army to go and kill maq Nnamdi Kanu at his home in Afaroku, Umuahia in Abia State. And it was God that saved him, that took him out of that house, because the Fulani Nigerian government, their plan was to kill him, and he escaped. And Justice Binta Nyanko knows that. But because he wants to ensure that there is an agreement between the Fulani Nigerian government and maq Nnamdi Kanu before she lets him off the detention, that is what she's doing. Instead of her to come out straight, she's using that as an excuse, using the jump bail in 2017 as an excuse. My brothers and my sisters, the Fulani Janjaweed does not know what they are doing. They don't know. Barrister Ejimakor said that Justice Binta Nyanko denied bail application, but she also ruled that maq Nnamdi Kanu can reapply for bail with an explanation of why he did not attend court in 2017. This is where the Umuahia judgment will come into play. The initial bail application, the one denied today, was filed before Umuahia judgment that impliedly exonerated maq Nnamdi Kanu from the notion that he had jumped bail in 2017. Very significant. It is the only basis upon which the new bail application can proceed. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.